Hey, how are you? Okay, so I sent you the picture of all the strokes that I want to show you how you can do them at home. I'm not going to show you any kind of specific treatments. I just want to show you some strokes that you can do to loosen up the muscles, get rid of some of that lactic acid that's probably building up, and release some tension. So the first thing I want to do is show you these are the strokes that I do in the massage sequence. So all 23 muscle groups on one side, and then you flip and do the other side. So I'm just going to show you one side, and then just do it on the other side. So the first thing you want to do is behind right here, you'll see a bump. Okay, that's called the occipital point. And the first stroke is for the atlas vertebrae. So I'll work on this side of Gabriel since that's where he's facing. So on the back of the ear, at the base of the ear, you just want to bring your thumb all the way up to the point and back. Up and back. And you want to do this 3 times. And this helps kind of relax them and calm them. So 3 times. The next one is called the urinary bladder meridian, and that is known in Chinese medicine. And so what you want to do is, if you didn't have the collar on, you'd start at the occipital point, okay? And you want to make sure that you massage not on bone, because if you massage on bone, you can bruise the dog. So if you're working on this side of the dog, you're going to come to this side of the spine. When you're working on the other side, you're going to go to that side of the spine. So you start at that occipital point, and you just follow all the way down and out. So you're kind of, getting rid of all the bad juju, if you will, and just letting it out. And you want to just be slow and intentional. Just make sure that you're not on the spine. If you have to keep your other hand on the spine so that you don't hit it, you can do that. So that's the first 2 strokes. And if I have a dog that is anxious or nervous or, is unsure, 9 times out of 10, after I do those first 2 strokes, it helps relax them. And then I'm able to proceed with the massage without any issues. So that's number 1 and number 2 on that sheet that I sent you. So the next one I show you is the shoulder groove, okay? And I think with pits, it's pretty easy to feel where their shoulder. Here, Gabriel, couldn't you I'm gonna move your head this way. Right here is where the shoulder groove is. You could see that, right? See where shoulder groove? So basically you come up and down. You want to use somewhat heavy pressure going up and then medium pressure going down because it's a groove. So you want to go up the groove and then you want to relax a little bit and go down. So again, you want to do this big sighs. And if a dog sighs while you're doing the massage, that's a good thing because they're helping themselves release any kind of pressure or tension or stress that they might be feeling. So again, I think I lost track. 3 times is what you want to do that one, okay? The next stroke that you want to do is the tricep, which is number 7 on the list. And so that's in this area here, and it goes this way, just like the drawing does. Okay, and you could feel this, and you just want to go up. Now, notice my hands, the thumbs are always going towards me, whether I'm going in the up direction or the down direction, okay? So you don't want to, go up this way and then come back the other way, okay? You want to go up. And again, the pits have pretty good muscle definition, and so you're able to do a little bit more pressure, obviously, more pressure on a pit than you would on a Chihuahua. But the muscle groups are the same, the strokes are the same, it's the pressure that's a little bit different, okay? So you just want to kind of warm that muscle, release any tension that is there, okay? So up and back 3 times total. I know I did more than that, but I just wanted to make sure that you saw what the stroke looked like, okay? The next one that you want to do are the pecs. So the pecs are in the front, and basically, like Gabriel's kind of out cold now. Sorry, Bubba. Can you put your head this way? And you just want to slap. Going across, slap from one side to the other. And that just warms things up a little bit. They don't mind it at all. I mean, you're not slapping, but just, you know, you can see he's moving the slap. They're totally cool with this. Back and across 3 times. Okay, so that one is the anterior pecs. The next one that you want to do is the dorsal latissimus, or the elbow groove. So we did the shoulder groove on the front. Now we're going to do the on the back, the elbow groove in the back. So just back and forth. Okay. So we got all that up and back. So again, you'll see that the strokes are pretty much all the same. It's just, you know, the direction, and then also the pressure that you're doing. All right, so we did the number 1, the atlas vertebrae, urinary bladder meridian. We did the shoulder groove up top, right? We did the tricep up top. We did the pecs, and then we did the shoulder groove, okay? The next thing that you want to do is the right from the elbow, this space in between here, right here, okay? You can see the muscle right there. So you just want to massage. Again, whatever circle direction you're going in with your thumb, that's the direction up and back. So we're not switching directions or anything like that. Okay, so 3 times for that too. All right, so that takes care of some of the strokes that you can do on the front side. Okay, and now we're going to work on the back side, and this back side is the hamstring group. And so you'll see that on your paper as 19, 20, and 21. And so the way that I learned to do the hamstring group is inside out. Okay, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do it in that particular sequence. So inside is exactly that, if he'll let me lift up. So there's this muscle on the inside, okay? Right here is where you're going to be massaging on the inside. So basically all you're doing is you're pulling towards you. Pull. So just like 2 or 3, and just pull. All right, you're pulling the muscle in and pull, if you can hopefully see that. I know. So that's the inside. So it's in, and then the side part is the back. Can you put your head down, sweets? Oh, la, la. There we go. The side muscle is this back here. So between, you know, where the knee and the stifle is, to, you can feel like they're, you feel where the muscle ends in the back. So it's probably like this much space on him. And you just want to massage up and back. So again, these same kind of thumb strokes that you're doing. Okay, again, magic number is 3, up and back 3 times, and you're really just kind of, see how you can kind of lose my finger? Put your head down, sweets. Oh la la. Right down here. You can't see. Put your head this way. You're silly. In the back. Your big nose is in the way, bub. Yeah, go ahead. So that's side. Good, good boy. And then outside is this part here. And how this works is the same thing. You stretch. No, lady, you're okay. There's the wind is outside, so she hears the chimes out front. You're all right, sweet girl. So you can see his muscle is pretty big here. down so they can see, sweet pea. Up and back. So again, you can kind of see it's the same. Let me see if I can get that closer. No, we don't want to see your face, Gabrielle. So see that big muscle in there? All right, so you're just massaging that. Okay, up and back 3 times again. All right, so you can kind of see, you could feel where the muscle goes. Let me do it with this hand so you can kind of see, okay? So remember, the hamstring groove is inside, which is the side part, and out is the top part, okay? And just as you did with the front leg, the same thing you want to do with the back side is between the knee part and where his ankle would be. You just want to massage that. So you can feel the muscle there too, okay? Up and back. And again, the same way that you're going, thumb-wise, thumb direction, you want to keep it the same way. So I think those are some of the strokes that you can do. Hopefully you can see them pretty good on the video. I don't really have an assistant to help me hold the camera, so I'm hoping that you're able to see the strokes. And again, just really know that it's the thumb motions. Wherever direction you're going, that's the direction you're going both ways. Make sure that you stay on the muscle, that you don't go onto the bone. If you feel like you slip off, just get back onto the muscle. The pressure that you're giving, the way that we learned it is by Play-Doh. So, a soft, imagine a piece of Play-Doh. Soft would be just minimally doing an impression in it, medium, a little bit deeper, and then deep would be actually making, the hole in the Play-Doh. And so when I do treatment, so I basically, again, just showed you kind of warm up kind of strokes, and then each of these 23 strokes have a treatment to it, and then a cool down as well. And the treatment is where we really do either deep pressure, if we do light, medium, heavy. You can see the difference in there for treatments. And so, for example, if I were treating this area, I would do the warm up, and then there's another warm up where I just follow the muscle along just to warm up where I'm going to treat. And then what I do is you do soft for 10 seconds, as you can see, and then you release, and you do 15 seconds medium, and then you release, and you do 20 seconds hard. So that's how the treatments go throughout this whole process. So that's why a deep tissue therapeutic massage for dogs takes about an hour. It takes about a half hour on each side to go through all of those strokes, the treatments, the cool downs, all of it. And then at the very, very end, what you can do is, this is what I do at the end of all of my clients as like a little thank you. You can rake them. So you can just go down and just rake. Take your just fingers and just rake down and out. And they really tend to like that at the end, just kind of really raking. And at that point, they're just laying there just like this. And they're like, is that it? There's no more. So take a look. Let me know if you have any questions. If I can specifically do any of big size. Yeah, big size are good. They're helping release all of the tension and pressure and discomfort, and just kind of like, especially after the massage, after you're doing, getting rid of all of the toxicity. So it's a good thing when they do those big size. So anyway, any of the strokes that maybe I can figure out a way to do them individually and just record the actual strokes itself. Maybe I can do that and send that too. Just take a look at this and see if it's helpful. If you need more detail, I can absolutely do that as well, and figure out maybe when my husband is home. He's a police officer, so he's been working a lot lately. Hopefully maybe he can hold the camera for me tomorrow. So just take a look. If you need something else, let me know. I'd be happy to do it. And yes, for the family Reiki, because we're all going to need it. So, all right. So thanks for trusting me with this, and I will talk to you soon. Okay. Bye-bye.